against your enemy. Winning war against your enemy. I want to tell us that as we are about to round off the year 2025, it's true that we have won our battles, but it remains a little. And what it needs is just a little push so that we'll achieve the victory properly. We have to know that a Christian is in a battlefield every day of his life. And that is the reason why we should be very careful on how we live our lives. We have to be very alert in the spirit to know when things are going abnormally. And I want to tell us that it is foolishness if a Christian says there is nothing like battle. And it is also foolishness when a Christian will say, anything that comes in the day, let it be, that it don't concern me. Because Christian life is a life of battle. It is like a life of a soldier. You know, when a soldier is in the battlefield, he has focus. He does not need anything that can distract him from forging ahead, fighting in order to get victory. That is the reason why a soldier does not entangle himself with the affairs of this world. A real soldier must focus on what he has called for. The things of this world do not matter before him. Forget about the way that they have misconstrued somebody being a soldier in Nigeria. When a man is a soldier, he will try to acquire this, he will try to acquire that, he will acquire this. It is not properly regarding the life of a soldier. A soldier does not look back. He focuses on what he has called to do. And that is the reason why when Jesus was talking, when Jesus was telling his disciples, he said that if any man is called to put his hand on a plow, that he does not look back.
ji adọkpụ ihe na-arụ ọrụ ubi ya elekwala anya n'azụ maka ole anya n'azụ tozughị oke iwu onye ọrụ.
That person should focus on the work that he is doing.
Ọ dị mkpa na onye ahụ ga-elekwasị anya n'ọrụ ahụ a kpọrọ ya ịrụ.
Because he is with the plough.
N'ihi na o ji ihe ahụ na-arụ ọrụ.
And he is tilling the ground.
Ọ na-akọkwanụ ọrụ ahụ.
He is forging ahead.
Na-aga n'ihu.
If he looks back,
ọ laghachi azụ,
it means that he would destroy the good works that he had been doing ever before then.
Ọ pụtara na ndị ahụ ọ kpakọrọla ọnụ, ndị ahụ ọ kọrọla akọ, ọ ga-abịazi ịghasasịzie ya kosasịkwazie ihe ọ gharala.
That is how the life of a Christian should be.
Otu a ka ndụ onye nke Kraịst kwesịrị ịdị.
A Christian is at the battlefield every time.
Onye ọbụla bụ onye nke Kraịst nọ n'ihu agha mgbe niile.
He is fighting.
Ọ na-alụ ọgụ.
He is fighting.
Na-agba mgba.
And he is fighting to win.
Na-agbakwanụ ka o merie.
So there are a lot of battles that are facing us.
E nwere ọtụtụ agha chere anyị n'ihu.
It's true that it remains only few days now to round off the year 2025.
Ọ eziokwu na ọ fọrọ naanị mkpụrụ ụbọchị atọ afọ 2025.
But I tell you that the journey of life is filled up with battles.
Mana ana m agwa gị o na njem nke ndụ a jupụtara n'agha.
By faith we have won already.
Site n'okwukwe anyị emeriela.
If you believe this, say amen. We have won already.
Ọ bụrụ na ị kwenyerela site n'okwukwe tinye na-eme na ka ọ daa n'ụda. Kebe eziokwu bụ na ya emeriela anyị emerie.
Why I said that we have won is that it remains few days to round off the year.
Sị gị na ya emeriela bụ na ọ fọrọ naanị abalị atọ.
Yes, I think 3 days. 3 days now, the year will be rounded off.
2025 agafe.
So we have won already.
Anyị emeriela emerie. Ọ bụrụ na anyị ka.
But let me tell us, it remains just a push.
Naanị papụkwuo n'ihu.
A push.
Jisi ike.
To get the comprehensive victory.
Ka ị nwee ike nwee mmeri a n'ozuzu oke.
So put yourself into work.
Tinye onwe gị n'ọrụ.
Put yourself into faith. Put yourself into being a holy person.
Tinye onwe gị na ibi ndụ ndị nsọ.
Just few days now.
Naanị abalị ole na ole ugbu a.
We are going to cross over.
Anyị na-agafe.
We are going to get to the promised land.
Anyị na-aga iru n'ala ahụ ekwere na nkwa.
The promised land is heaven.
Ala ekwere na nkwa bụ alaeze Chineke.
But the promised land of now is this new year we are talking about.
Ala ekwere na nkwa anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ugbu a bụ afọ ọhụrụ anyị na-ele anya ya.
So we have to get ourselves prepared.
Ọ dị mma na anyị ga-ejikere onwe anyị nke ọma.
Because there are battles ahead of.
N'ihi na agha dị, ụmụnna agha dị.
Let's look at Joshua chapter 6 where
Ka
we
anyị
have just
akwụkwọ
read.
Joshua isi isii ebe ahụ anyị
Read
gụrụ.
from Joshua chapter 6.
Joshua isi isii.
Let's read from verse 1.
Ka anyị malite n'amaokwu nke.
It says, now Jericho was tightly shut up because of the Israelites. No one went out and no one came in. Then the Lord said to Joshua, see, I have delivered Jericho into your hands, along with its king and its fighting men. March around the city once with all the armed men. Do this for 6 days. Read.
Ma Jericho ewee mechibido ya ụzọ n'ihi ụmụ Izrel. Ọ dịghị onye na-apụ n'ezi, ọ dịghịkwa onye na-aba n'ime. Jehova wee sị Joshua, lee, enyewo m Jericho na eze ya na ndị dị ike niile bụ dị mkpa n'aka gị. Unu ga-agba obodo ahụ gburugburu. Ndị ikom agha niile na-eji obodo ahụ gburugburu otu ugbo. Otu a ka ị ga-eme ụbọchị isii.
So here Israel was heading to the promised land.
Ebe a Israel na-aga n'ala ekwere na nkwa.
And on their way to the promised land, they were meeting all kinds of battles.
Nye ụzọ ha ịga ala ekwere na nkwa, ha na-ezute ọtụtụ agha dị iche iche.
So Jericho was one of the battles that Israel met in their lifetime.
Jericho bụ otu n'ime ihe ọgbachi agha nke Israel tere ihu
Look at
n'oge
what
ahụ.
happened here.
Ngwa lee ihe mere ebe ahụ.
When Jericho saw Israel,
mgbe Jericho hụrụ Israel,
they knew the grace of God that was in Israel.
ha hụtara amara Chineke dị n'Israel.
They knew the victory that the Lord had been given to Israel.
Ha hụrụ na Chineke adịlarị mbụ nye Israel mmeri.
They knew the blessings that were upon the life of Israel.
Ha hụ mmeri dị n'ihu Israel, ụdị ngọzi Chineke gọziri Israel.
And they acted as Satan. They acted as the devil.
Ha kpakwana agwa ka ekwensu.
They represented the devil.
Ha nọchite anya ekwensu.
By shutting up their city doors, city gates.
Site n'ịkwachi ọnụ ụzọ ama ha, mechie ọnụ ụzọ ama ha gburugburu.
They shut it against Israel.
Megide Israel, sị onwe onye ga-abata onwe Israel ga-abata na Jericho.
So that Israel will not get to the promised land.
Ka Israel hapụ ịgaru n'ala ahụ ekwere ha na nkwa.
Likewise, the devil is trying and fighting in order to distract you, in order to let you get out of the way, so that you will not reach to the promised land.
Otu aka ekwensu na-agba mgba na-alụsi ọgụ ike ihu na o mere gị ka ị ghara iru ala ekwere na nkwa.
So Jericho was shut up
Mechie Jericho
against the people of Israel.
megide ụmụ Israel.
But God, by his infinite mercy,
Na Chineke na ebere ya,
he knew the strategy of winning the devil.
ọ maara ntụmụrụ ka eji emere ekwensu.
Since he had promised to his people, Israel,
N'ihi na o kwela ndị ya bụ Israel
that
nkwa
they should reach the promised land.
na ha ga-eru ala ahụ ekwere na nkwa.
Then he should try to defeat the people of Jericho.
Ya wee kpughee otu ha ga-eji merie ndị Jericho.
And we knew what had happened.
Anyị amala ihe merenụ.
That Jericho was collapsed at the expense of the march out regarding the people of Israel, what they did.
Anyị hụrụ na Jericho bịara daa, mgbidi ya niile adaa n'ihi ụmụ Israel zọrọ njem na nrubeisi gbaa obodo ahụ na mgbidi ya niile gburugburu.
So the Jericho collapsed.
Jericho adaa.
And the court gave victory to the people of Israel.
Chineke wee nye
Victory these few days.
Otu aka Chineke na-agaghị inye gị mmeri n'abalị ole na ole a.
He must surely lift you up to see the year 2026.
Ọ ghaghị iburu gị n'aka ya ka ịzọbanye ụkwụ n'afọ 2026.
So Jericho decided to block the gates.
Jericho wee kpebie na ha ga-agbachi ọnụ ụzọ ha.
And after the collapse, the people of Israel got victory.
Ngwa ngwa ha Jericho dara, ụmụ Izrel nweta mmeri ha.
Brethren, I want to tell you, as God's elect, God had promised that he is going to lead you to fight wars that are ahead of you these few days.
Ụmụnna, achọrọ m ịgwa gị dị ka ndị Chineke họpụtara na Chineke ekwela nkwa na ọ ga-edu gị n'agha niile chere gị n'ihu n'ụbọchị ndị a.
Since the devil has seen what is in you, he has seen the blessings of God upon your life, he has seen the grace of God upon your life, do you think that he will keep quiet?
Ebe ọ bụ na ekwensu ahụla nkwa Chineke nọ n'elu isi gị, hụ ihe Chineke na-achọ ime, mara na aka Chineke dị gị n'ahụ, iche na ọ ga-agba nkịtị.
Arise.
Bilie.
Arise.
Bilie.
Wherever you are.
Ebe ọ bụla ị nọ.
Spiritually, arise.
Na ime mmụọ, bilie.
Physically, arise.
Bilie n'ebe a na-ahụ ya anya.
And win the battles.
Merie n'agha ahụ.
Against your enemies.
Megide onye iro gị.
The devil did not stop at there to stop Israel from going to the promised land.
Ekwensu akwụsịghị ụmụ Israel ịga n'ala ekwere na nkwa. Ọ kwụsịghị ha.
He did not stop at Jericho.
ọ bụrụ na Jericho ka ha kwụsịrị.
So when Israel fought and won the battle against Jericho,
mgbe Israel lụrụ ọgụ ahụ merie agha dị na Jericho,
the devil drew another battlefield, and we'll see it at Rephidim.
Ekwensu bịa kposakwa obubu agha ọzọ. Mgbe ọ hụrụ na emeriela ya na Jericho, ya kposa obubu agha ọzọ na Rephidim.
They suffered battles in the wilderness.
Ha gabigara agha dị iche iche
A lot
n'ọzara.
of battles in the
Ọtụtụ
wilderness.
agha.
Look at the one at Rephidim.
Ngwa lee n'agha nke Rephidim.
In Exodus chapter 17.
Ọpụpụ isi 17.
Exodus chapter 17 verse 8.
Ọpụpụ isi 17 amaokwu nke 8.
Israelites at Rephidim. Verse 9.
Amaokwu nke 8. Ọpụpụ isi 17 amaokwu nke 8. Amalek wee bịa buso Israel agha n'ime Rephidim.
Verse 9 says, Moses said to Joshua, choose some of our men and go out to fight the Amalekites. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the staff of God, that is the authority, the staff of authority, in my hands. Verse 10. So Joshua fought the Amalekites as Moses had ordered, and Moses had ordered, and Moses, Aaron, and Hur went to the top of the hill. Verse 11. As long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites were winning, but whenever he lowered his hands, the Amalekites were winning. When Moses' hands grew tired, they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it. Aaron and Hur held his hands up, one on one side, one on, so that his hands remained steady till sunset. Finally, verse 13. So Joshua overcame the Amalek army with the sword.
Amaokwu. Moses wee sị Joshua, rọpụtara anyị ndị ikom pụọ buso Amalek agha. Echi mụ onwe m ga na-eguzo onwe m n'elu ugwu nta nke a, na-ejide mkpanaka Chineke n'aka m, mkpanaka nke ike ka iche isi. Joshua wee mee dịka Moses siri ya ibuso Amalek agha. Ma Moses na Aaron na Hur rigoro n'elu ugwu nta ahụ. O rue mgbe Moses weliri aka ya elu na Israel karịrị ike. Ma mgbe o mere ka aka ya zuru ike, Amalek karịrị ike. Ma aka Moses abụọ dị arọ. Ha wee were nkume tinye ya n'okpuru ya, ọ nọkwasị ya. Aaron na Hur wee jide aka ya abụọ elu, otu onye n'otu akụkụ, ibe ya n'akụkụ ọzọ. Aka ya abụọ wee na-eguzosi ike ruo ọdịda anyanwụ. Joshua wee mee ka ike gwa Amalek n'ọnụ mma agha.
Brethren, look at how stressful was the battle.
Gwa lenu otu agha ha si taa ọchịchị.
It was not an easy task for the people of Israel.
Ụmụnna, ọ bụghị ihe dị mfe o nye ụmụ Israel.
Stressful.
Agha tara ọchịchị.
And this war caused Moses to use stone to support his hand in order to win the battle.
Ụmụnna, o were Moses ichili aka ya abụọ elu, ewere okwute doo ya aka nọrọ n'elu ruo ọdịda anyanwụ tupu emeri agha.
I want you to think about this.
Ngwa chenu nke a n'echiche.
Look at us, Christians.
Lee na anyị ụmụ Chineke.
When we face small battle,
Nwa obere agha nọrọ n'ihu anyị.
And we fight a little,
anyị lụọ ya nkeji abụọ.
and it seems that we are not going to win the battle.
Ya dịka a ga-asị na onye iro na-achọ imeri.
It seems that the battle is becoming stressful.
Ya dịka a ga-asị na onwe ihe na-eme.
We'll go back. will relax. Will say, let it be. Whatever that wants to be, let it be. And we forgot that when the battle is fierce, that is when it is expected of us to push ahead, so that we will get victory. Look at these people. Look at Moses. Look at Aaron. Look at Hor. They agreed together and devised the strategy of fighting this war and getting winning. They used stone to uphold the hands of Moses, so that they must get the victory. And while Joshua was at the battlefield, fighting with his sword, he was fighting. He was fighting. He was fighting until they got victory. So it remains a little push. You put faith. Moses, Aaron, and Hor, they put faith.
Moses, Aaron, Nahor,
and they succeeded. When they were becoming tired, they forged